Hello! We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities. Welcome back to the English journey. Today, we're going on a trip to the supermarket to turn your grocery run into a language lesson. I'm Anna.
And I'm Abel. Shopping is something we do every week, so it's the perfect place to practice your English in the real world.
That's right, Abel. Think about it, everyone. You go to the supermarket every week, maybe even 2 or 3 times a week. So if you can learn the right words and phrases for the supermarket, you will use them again and again.
And that repetition is what makes you fluent. So today, we're going to walk you through the entire experience, from the moment you walk in the door to the moment you pay and leave.
We'll teach you useful words, common phrases, and we'll even do some fun role plays so you can hear real conversations. So grab your shopping list and let's get started.
Okay, Anna, so before we even step inside the supermarket, let's talk about something important, the shopping list.
Yes, a shopping list is a piece of paper, or maybe a note on your phone, where you write down everything you need to buy. Let me say that again slowly. Shopping list. Shopping list. Great. So, Abel, what's on our shopping list today?
Okay, let me read our list. We need tomatoes, chicken, bread, milk, cheese, and eggs. Oh, and rice. We need rice too.
Perfect. That's a good list. Now, everyone, I want you to repeat these items after Abel. Ready? Abel, go slowly.
Tomatoes, chicken, bread, milk, cheese, eggs, rice.
Wonderful. You did great. Now we have our list, so let's walk into the supermarket. The first thing you see when you walk in is usually a row of trolleys and baskets. Abel, what's the difference?
Good question. A trolley is the big one with 4 wheels. You push it in front of you. It's for big shopping trips, when you need a lot of things. In American English, many people call it a cart, a shopping cart. But in British English, we say trolley.
And a basket?
A basket is the small one. You carry it with your hand, or sometimes it has a little handle. It's for quick trips, when you only need a few things.
Let's practice both words. Repeat after me. Trolley, shopping cart, basket. So today, Abel, our list is not too long. What should we use?
I think a basket is fine. We only have 7 items.
Great choice. Now we're inside the supermarket. We can see the different sections. In a supermarket, the long rows of shelves are called aisles. Say it with me. Aisles. Aisles. Be careful with this word, everyone. The S is silent. It sounds like aisles. Aisles. And each aisle usually has a sign at the top that tells you what's in it. You might see signs like dairy, bakery, frozen foods, beverages, or snacks. These are the sections of the supermarket. Abel, can you help our listeners practice some of these section names?
Of course. Repeat after me. Dairy. That's where you find milk, cheese, yogurt, and butter. Bakery. That's where you find bread, cakes, and pastries. Frozen foods. That's where you find ice cream, frozen vegetables, and frozen pizza. Produce. That's where you find fresh fruits and vegetables.
Excellent. Now, here's a very important phrase for the supermarket. Sometimes you walk in, you look around, and you can't find something. What do? You ask. The magic phrase is, where can I find? Listen to how Abel uses it.
Excuse me, where can I find the rice?
Did you hear that? Excuse me, where can I find the rice? Let's break it down. Excuse me is polite. You use it to get someone's attention. Then, where can I find plus the item you need. Let's practice. Repeat the full phrase.
Excuse me, where can I find the rice?
Now try it with a different item. Say, excuse me, where can I find the milk? One more. Say, excuse me, where can I find the eggs? Fantastic. And what might the supermarket worker answer? They might say something like, it's in aisle 3, or it's at the back of the store, or it's right over there, next to the bread. So listen for aisle numbers and directions like at the back, on your left, on your right, or next to.
And don't worry if you don't understand the first time. You can always say, sorry, could you say that again, please? That's a very useful phrase for beginners.
Absolutely. Now let's move to our first stop, the produce section. This is one of my favorite parts of the supermarket. It's full of colors, smells, and fresh food. The produce section is where you find fruits and vegetables. Produce.
Now, in the produce section, you sometimes need to ask for a specific amount of something. This is where weights are important. In many countries, we use kilograms and grams. 1 kilogram, or 1 kilo, is 1,000 grams. But in the United States, people often use pounds. 1 pound is about 454 grams, so roughly half a kilo.
That's a really helpful tip, Abel. So let's practice asking for things by weight. If you're at a counter where someone serves you, you can say things like this. Abel, show us.
Can I have half a kilo of tomatoes, please?
Let's try another one.
I'd like 200 grams of mushrooms, please.
And if you're in the United States, you might say it differently.
Can I get a pound of tomatoes, please?
Perfect. Now, when you're choosing fruits and vegetables, there are some very useful adjectives you should know. These are words that describe the food. The first one is fresh. Fresh means the food is new. It was picked or made recently. Fresh.
The next one is ripe. Ripe means a fruit is ready to eat. For example, a banana that is yellow is ripe. A banana that is green is not ripe yet. Ripe.
Then we have frozen. Frozen means the food is very, very cold, like ice. You find frozen food in the freezer section. Frozen peas, frozen berries, frozen fish. Frozen.
And finally, organic. Organic means the food was grown naturally, without chemicals. Organic.
Let's put these words into sentences. Repeat after me. These tomatoes look fresh. Are these bananas ripe? I prefer to buy organic vegetables. The frozen peas are in aisle 5.
Great job, everyone. Now let's walk over to the deli section. The deli is where you can buy things like sliced ham, salami, cheese, and sometimes prepared salads. At the deli counter, there is usually a person who serves you, so you need to ask politely for what you want.
Here are some useful phrases for the deli counter. Listen to Abel.
Hi, could I have 3 slices of ham, please?
Did you hear that? Could I have 3 slices of ham, please? A slice is a thin, flat piece. You can have slices of ham, slices of cheese, or slices of bread. Slice.
Let me give you another example. I'd like a 1/4 kilo of cheddar cheese, please.
And the person at the deli might ask you a question like, would you like anything else? That just means, do you want more? You can say, no, that's everything, thank you. Or you can say, yes, I'd also like, and then add another item.
Let's practice that little exchange. I'll be the deli worker, and Anna, you be the shopper. Hi there, what can I get you?
Hi, could I have 4 slices of turkey, please?
Sure thing. Anything else?
Yes, I'd also like 200 grams of cheddar cheese, please.
Here you go. Is that everything?
That's everything, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Did you follow that conversation, everyone? Let me explain what Abel said. He first said, what can I get you? Which means, what would you like to buy? Then he said, sure thing, which is a casual way of saying, of course, or no problem. And then he asked, is that everything? Which means, are you finished? These are very common phrases you'll hear in a real supermarket.
Now, let's talk about a situation that happens to everyone. You're looking for something and you just cannot find it. Maybe you've walked up and down every aisle and the item is nowhere.
This is so common, Abel, and it's actually a great opportunity to practice your English. Let's do a role play. Abel, you be the shopper, I'll be the supermarket worker.
Excuse me, I'm looking for coconut milk. I've checked the dairy aisle, but I can't find it.
Oh, coconut milk isn't in the dairy aisle. It's actually in the international food section, in aisle 7.
Oh, aisle 7. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Did you hear the phrase I used? I'm looking for? This is another great way to ask for help. You can say, I'm looking for coconut milk, or I'm looking for olive oil, or I'm looking for the bathroom. It works for anything.
Let's practice. Say, I'm looking for pasta. I'm looking for butter. Perfect. Now let's practice a situation that's a little more difficult. What happens when the item you want is out of stock? Out of stock means the store has sold all of it and there is none left on the shelf. Out of stock.
This happened to me last week. I wanted a specific type of yogurt and the shelf was empty, so let's role play this. Anna, you be the worker again. Excuse me, I'm looking for the Greek yogurt, but the shelf is empty. Do you have any more?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check for you. Unfortunately, we're out of stock on that one. We should have more by tomorrow.
Oh, that's too bad. Thank you for checking.
Now, everyone, listen to what Abel said. He asked, "Do you have any more?" This is a simple and polite way to ask, but there's another very useful phrase you can use. Is there any more in the back?
Is there any more in the back?
In the back means in the storage room behind the store. Sometimes supermarkets have extra products in the back that haven't been put on the shelves yet. The worker might say, "Let me go check," and then come back with your item.
That's a great insider tip, Anna. Other useful phrases for this situation are, when will you get more? Or, do you know when it will be back in stock?
Wonderful. Now let's move on to the most important part of the shopping trip, the checkout. You have all your items in your basket, and it's time to pay.
The checkout is where you go to pay. You'll see checkout counters, and there's usually a cashier, the person who takes your payment. Some supermarkets also have self-checkout machines.
Let's learn those words. Checkout, cashier, self-checkout. Good. Now, Abel, let's do our biggest role play. You're going to be the cashier, and I'll be the shopper. Ready?
Ready, let's go. Hi there, did you find everything okay?
Yes, I did, thank you.
Great. Do you have a loyalty card with us?
Okay, let me pause right there. A loyalty card is a special card from the supermarket to collect points for discounts. Tesco has the club card, Walmart has rewards, and so on. Repeat this question. Do you have a loyalty card? Now, if you have one, you say, "Yes, here it is." If you don't, you say, "No, I don't, sorry." Let's continue. Yes, I do. Here it is.
Perfect. I've scanned that for you. Do you have any coupons today?
A coupon is a piece of paper or a digital code that gives you a discount on a specific product. Repeat after me. Coupon. No coupons today.
Okay, your total comes to $23.45.
Let's practice prices. Abel said $23.45. In everyday speech, many people just say $23.45. Let's practice. $5.99. $1.99. $10.50. $12.15. $32.80.
Great practice. Now comes the big question about bags. Would you like a bag?
In many countries, plastic bags cost extra money. The cashier will ask, "Would you like a bag?" or "Do you need a bag?" If you want one, say, "Yes, please." If you brought your own, say, "No thanks, I've got my own." "Yes, please. One bag is fine."
Sure, that'll be an extra 10 cents. So your new total is $23.55. How would you like to pay?
This is the payment moment. There are three main ways to pay: cash, paper money and coins; card, your credit or debit card; contactless, you just tap your card or phone. When the cashier asks, you can say, "Cash, please," "By card, please," or "I'll tap," "I'll pay by card, please."
Sure. Go ahead and insert your card, or you can tap if it's contactless.
Thank you.
Payment approved. Would you like your receipt?
A receipt is the paper showing what you bought. Be careful, the P is silent. It sounds like receipt. Yes, please, I'll take the receipt.
Here you go. You're all set. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
And that's it. You've just completed an entire shopping trip in English.
Let's do a quick review. Repeat after us. Where can I find the milk? I'm looking for the rice. Can I have half a kilo of tomatoes, please? Is there any more in the back? Do you have a loyalty card? I'll pay by card, please. No thanks, I brought my own bag. Could I have the receipt, please?
Wonderful work. The next time you go to the store, try using one or two of these phrases. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Most people are kind and patient.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Mr. English Fluent Tutor, and turn on the notification bell.
And leave us a comment. What's one item that's always on your shopping list?
Keep practicing and keep believing in yourself. You're doing an amazing job.
See you in the next lesson. Happy shopping.
Bye-bye.
Bye.